happening, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Style Sessions, a podcast dedicated to helping you cultivate your own individual style. My name is Aaron Selberg. With me, as always, is Jeremy Reed. What's happening, man?
Hey, not much. Good to be here again. We're really knocking these little guys out, and it's exciting.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a fun project for me. I know. I think you are enjoying it as well.
Yeah.
Hopefully, our listeners are. I don't know if that we say it quite enough. I mean, obviously, want to make sure that everybody listening, or if you're watching on the YouTube channel, if you ever have questions specifically about menswear or style or anything at all, please, comment, put them below, email us. I mean, there's so many ways. I mean, we always list the ways, and I know we link all that stuff, but I think it's key that we're going to continue to try to talk about things that we are seeing out here on an everyday basis. But if there's something that we're not aware of, I mean, let us know, right?
Yeah.
I always want to try to help people.
Absolutely, yeah. I would love for some people to if you have a topic you want us to discuss,
for
or
sure.
you have a question or something like that, make sure you reach out to us. Like I said, everything's linked down in the description, so we're always available.
Yeah, definitely. I have to comment. I'm really digging, and I know your listeners can't see it, so I'll give a little verbal description. But I think the first 5 or so episodes, we've both been suits or sports jackets or something of that, right?
Dressed up, yeah.
And I like this look today. You got some chinos, some twill chinos.
Thanks,
you got a denim jacket, a black denim jacket.
Yeah, my black trucker jacket. I've got a bandana as a pocket square.
Yeah,
so.
still a nice little
medium gray V-neck T-shirt, just kind of casual. It's a Monday, which we don't normally do these on a Monday.
Yeah, we got. So. I have some travel plans and stuff. I don't get away too often, but I'm going to be gone the days we normally record this week. So, we kind of said, hey, let's get it recorded beforehand and not have to rush ourselves.
Right. And Mondays are usually at the store. Mondays are usually the day where we're like cleaning up and fixing displays and stuff. So I was like, I'm not gonna wear a suit because
which I didn't either. I wore some denim pants and
get some jeans or some denim and some. Those are DLs, right?
These are DLs.
DLs, and you got your Cole Haans on.
Cole Haans.
I like that shirt. What is that shirt?
So it's a band tee.
Oh, okay.
Which is funny because it's my morning jacket.
Oh yeah, that's who you're going to see, right?
That's literally who I'm going to see this week. I'm probably my favorite band. Like, it's not even a probably. They are my favorite band.
Sure.
I've been following these guys for 2005-ish. You know what I mean? So 15 years old. Okay. I mean, they're really kind of a cool rock band. The lead singer's like one of the best vocalists ever.
Really?
Yeah, I think if people heard, because he's not mainstream, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not a mainstream
I've never
band.
heard of them.
Yeah, I think you would really dig it. I mean, we've listened to a lot of music together. I think if you listen to some of their music, and definitely they kind of go through, I mean, they've probably got, I think, 6 or 7 different LPs.
Okay.
And they definitely have a different, some are like rock, some are like transcendental. I mean, there's some different sounds to it, but the early stuff, I think the Z record was really awesome, so there's some really cool records out there. So that's who I'm going to see this weekend out in Denver at Red Rocks. I'm so excited because I've never been there. But yeah, it's a band tee. I've probably had this band tee for God knows how long, but I love band tees. And then just a jacket,
It's a nice jacket, the Italian orange. We have that.
Yeah, a little bit like
we sold out of them actually. They're gone now.
They are gone. But they're kind of like a coral, I guess would be. I don't know.
Yeah,
is that coral?
Yeah, it's coral.
Which is nice. We're kind of ending summer. I'm kind of blending into our topic.
I'm like full fall, man. I'm like, let's go fall.
You're fall. I'm holding on to summer a little bit,
Moving on.
Holding on to summer a bit, right? Isn't that song or something? But I mean, I say that, and that's kind of where I wanted to go today.
Yeah.
About colors, seasonal colors, and just the way to compare or the way to complement colors together.
Sure.
So I guess I mean, we can hop right into it.
Yeah.
And
do it.
My question to you would be this, just to kind of get us some groundwork. What colors would you consider like a year-round color?
Probably navy, to be honest, and navy or gray. Like if we're talking about like suits or sport coats or something like that, I would probably say navy or gray.
Okay.
The reason being is because navy or gray, you can put them with your pastels, you can put them with warmer tones for the fall and winter months and stuff like that, and they kind of go all over. You know what I mean? They kind of cover the full spectrum. Other than that, I would honestly say
Olive.
these green chinos I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I wear them in the summertime. I wear them in the wintertime. Like, it's all about what you put with it.
Yeah, I think a lot of that is going to be the key point. And on the gray conversation, I'm curious because this is always an interesting thing that I've had with many clients, customers. However, does the shade of gray matter to you?
Yeah.
It does to me.
Yeah.
The light gray, the medium gray, the dark gray.
I would say like a really light, like a pearl gray, is
Almost
more spring,
very
summer.
spring and summer, right?
Yeah. Like I would say, like we have that new Ultra Motion Plus. Giles Jasper. I would say that's more of a year round because it's not a super dark charcoal. They call it pewter. It's not dark charcoal.
I would say medium up is year round.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, because so the medium gray, it's going to be darker than your heather gray. It's going to be a little darker than your tea. But I think anything darker than that is a year round color.
Yeah.
And I kind of feel that way. I think the blue, same conversation. Navy is what we go to, but honestly, they have a thing out there. It's like performance blue or something like that. I feel like that's a year-round suit as well. Yep. It's a little lighter shade of blue.
I would agree. Yeah.
So like a medium blue, medium gray, year-round. Black is black.
Yeah.
Right. It's
the black for me. I don't even own a black suit.
I don't either.
To be honest,
actually, I don't either.
Because the only time I ever wear like a black, when I would wear a black suit would be for a wedding or a funeral.
Sure.
For a wedding, I'm probably gonna wear a tuxedo, which I own. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm in the minority on that. Or if I'm going to a funeral and it's not dressy, I would wear a dark charcoal suit, which I have. You know what I mean? And dress it like a black suit.
And that's the reality of it is that I don't own a black suit either. If I'm required to wear one, it's honestly, it's probably a rental situation for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's just reality. Like, I'm probably going to rent the black suit or the black tuxedo because I'm not going to wear it any other time.
You're never going to wear a black suit ever again. Yeah.
Right.
I'm in the same boat.
And if I do wear it again, it's going to be years down the road.
Right.
Hopefully, right? Because it's usually at a funeral. It's something. It's an occasion where I wouldn't. Because even at weddings, rarely am I wearing black to a wedding.
Right.
Like, that's not my color. I'm going to wear a gray, a blue, and then I'm going to dress accordingly, depending if it's it's actually right where I want to go. But I'm going to dress that blue and gray to the season.
To the season or to the event or whatever, yeah.
And so what do we mean by dress it to the season?
Dressing to the season, basically what that means is picking colors that are specific to whatever season or potentially climate that you're in or whatever, right? We're in the Midwest, so in the Midwest we have 3 weeks of really great weather, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean they say 4 seasons, it's really not. It's
4
2.
Seasons. It's two and a half sometimes.
It's cold, it's hot. Those are your two options: cold and
it's
hot.
Like Katy Perry. We should change it from the Midwest to Katy Perry. I love
it. No kidding.
But yeah, no. So dressing to the season, basically what that means is just dressing to whatever season you're in.
Right.
So we're technically still in summer.
Yep.
So summers are going to be. So for me, it's like spring is more like pastels.
Agreed.
Lighter colors,
pinks, purples,
right?
Light blues,
lime greens. some of those like nicer, softer colors.
Very soft.
Summertime for me is more vibrant colors.
Agreed, like a canary yellows,
right?
Kelly green. I mean, any of those things that you're really into. Any of those like really
bright, bold colors.
Boom, like the Crayola crayon color.
Right. And then for me, fall is more of it's like you look at it as a spectrum, right? So you've got pastels, you've got vibrant colors, and then the more muted version of those colors.
Sure.
Your burnt oranges, your olives,
mustard,
browns, mustard, tans.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff, darker tans. Mauve is going to be, I think, a big ass color for this fall. I think it's going to be huge.
I think we're going to actually see, and so that's another, it's a conversation that we just had a minute ago. What's a year-round color? Because here's the reality of it. I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think you're going to see mauve this fall, but I also think you're going to see it in the springtime. I think you're going to see it in the spring, and it's going to be that color that, we were talking neutral colors, blues and grays. I mean, essentially neutral colors, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna diverge just for a second here because tans and brown. Okay, so tan, in my mind, you're gonna wear a tan suit in spring and summer, and you're gonna wear a brown suit in fall and winter.
Right.
Okay, so obviously lighter colors in spring and summer, a little darker, a little more earth tone in the fall and winter. But mauve is going to try to stick around for more than one season, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
But mauve's a weird color.
It is a weird color.
I mean, it's not bright, it's not vibrant, but it's not pastel.
No.
And
it's not lavender. A lot of guys like probably don't know what mauve is.
Yeah.
Mauve is kind of like if you mixed coral
Yep.
and lavender together.
Yeah. That's a good
and they had a baby, that would be mauve.
That's mauve. Yeah. It's like you almost want to call it purple, but it's not purple.
It's not.
Because it's not vibrant. Because purple is a summer color.
Right.
You know, that bright purple line, that's a summer color to me. You know, late spring, summer.
Yeah. Like that lavender lilac almost kind of a color. I think it's spring, summer kind of.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now, you know, again, here's the question. I'm very curious, actually, this answer.
Oh, no.
So from a Roman calendar aspect, you know, fall is what, early September, right? September 20th, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah.
Again, Midwest where we live, you know,
it's November.
We call that dog days of summer.
Yeah, exactly.
We call that the dog days of summer.
It's like the hottest. Oh my gosh.
Right.
Horrible.
So my question is are you dressing to what the calendar says, or are you dressing to what the weather says?
The weather usually.
The weather.
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, if it's hot and still summery feeling, then you're wearing summer colors.
That's why you always see dudes in the Midwest, the bigger dudes in the Midwest, wearing like shorts when it's, you know, in mid-October. It's like still warm.
Still warm enough to wear.
Warm enough for me.
And it is warm enough usually. Like I mean, as we bear down on the fall and the cooler temperatures, I mean, I love the shorts and hoodie look.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like give me my lower knee to foot. It doesn't get that cold. It doesn't.
No. Unless it's blizzarding outside.
Sure. If I'm walking through snow, it's cold.
I just imagine you wearing like really tall, like snow boots with your shorts and a hoodie. And
I honestly think there's a picture of that, of me out there.
Oh, no.
I was a small child. Actually, it wasn't snow boots. It was funny. I'll tell the embarrassing story really quick because you'll laugh. I think there is, and actually, it may be gone by now. All evidence may be deleted of this, which would be fantastic. So I guess as a small human, I mean, 6 years old human size. I think there was a photo of me wearing just cowboy boots. And when I say just cowboy boots, I mean just cowboy boots. Just out there, I was the naked cowboy before the naked cowboy existed, folks.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I could have been famous. Apparently, that guy in New York. I mean, he's out there just strumming a guitar.
He stole your gig, man.
That dude, he was probably peeping on me or something.
Stole your whole aesthetic.
That's right. He stole my whole plan.
Can't believe it.
Threw my life on a whole different path.
Terrible travesty.
I was gonna be walking around in cowboy boots, and that's it. That was it. So yeah, I don't know. I used to hear that story all the time. I was like, oh, whatever. Like, I saw the picture. I think it got destroyed. Hopefully, maybe. Who knows?
I will scrub the internet.
And this definitely was not on the internet. There was no internet.
Damn it.
Internet didn't exist, I don't think. So anyways, back on topic. We had a little sidetrack there. Colors is what we're really talking about. Yeah. So yes, we kind of give you the idea of spring and summer, but we're bearing down on fall. So let's kind of give you a heads up what's coming down. I mean, I'll tell you right now, we have some suits and jackets coming in that are like a forest green with like a burnt orange window paint in it.
Yeah, and a little bit of purple in there
purple.
too. Yeah.
You know, so that works back to that mauve conversation. If you're wearing a shirt like that, you'll see like a dark brown suit with a blue window pane, which we had before.
Yeah.
You're going to see a lot of charcoals. I think last season we had charcoal with like a mustard in there.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of what you're thinking when you talk fall. You're just talking.
For me too, fall more so even than like winter. So like for me, fall is more like warmer tones. So it's like those browns and greens and burnt oranges and stuff like that. And then for winter, to me, it's more like, you know, I'm more of like the muted because I think I'm just depressed at that.
Depressed by then?
I'm done over it. You know, it's been 9 months of winter.
Sure, I get it.
But you know, for me, it's like for fall, it's those earth tones and it's the textures.
I do like in textures, folks. You are going to see, oh gosh, you're going to see so many textures. So for the last couple of years, it's really been, I've seen it cycling and coming down the pipeline. Corduroy.
Yeah.
Corduroy is definitely something. And they've kind of went to a micro cord right now.
Yep.
It's not the big, like, I remember back in the early 80s, there was like these huge corduroys. I mean,
wide whale corduroy. Yeah.
Those things.
Wide whale. Yeah.
We're going to have them. We're going to get them too. And we'll get them before it's over. I actually see it, some jackets, and which I think will be maybe surprising folks with. But so you're going to see corduroy, wool.
Yeah.
Wool's a really thing. I know, guys, you hear the word wool. I mean, suits are all made of wool usually.
Yeah. But the process is different. So,
right.
So for a suit, it's a worsted wool. That's the process they use to process the wool into the yarn, and then they weave it into the fabric that you would find a suit in, and it's processed in a way that it's not like an itchy wool.
Right. That's what we all concerned about, right?
Most dudes are like, oh man, I don't want to wear a wool suit. It's itchy. Well, first of all, they're lined.
Yeah, it's not touching your skin.
Second of all, it doesn't work that way. But like wool sweaters, that's what most people think of when they think of like itchy or whatever.
100%.
It's like a wool sweater.
100%.
It's like, I don't know anybody that's wearing a wool sweater, just a wool sweater.
And he
just right on their skin. Like, what? No, what are you doing?
No, and usually you're putting a shirt under that, right? You're layering. And that's the thing. Fall is the ultimate layer season, right? So you're getting a wool sweater, and a lot of times, and even in today's wool sweaters, they're usually a blended wool. It's not 100. I mean, there are some that are 100% wool.
Yeah.
Most of them are blended. Yeah. Take some of the itchiness out.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times you're wearing a sport shirt or something under it with the collar popping out, the cuffs popping out, things like that, kind of giving it a little more flair anyways. So you're going to have wools, you're going to have your cords, obviously, your normal cotton shirts and stuff like that. But twill pants.
Yes.
Twill pants are huge.
Love twill pants.
Huge.
I would 9 times out of 10, you'll see me wearing chinos before I put on. I texted you yesterday. I'm like, do I have to wear denim? Like, do I have to wear denim? I don't really want it. I'd rather wear chinos.
Right.
And I think a lot of that, I mean, most of the denim I have is kind of stretch in it anyways, but these are like well broken, and I've had these for like probably 5 or 6 years now. But I would rather wear a chino than I would wear a denim. And I think the reason being is because they kind of transition a little bit better as far as like being a little bit dressier, but you can do stuff like wear a denim jacket with it, dress it down a little bit, and it kind of fits that category almost.
I agree. Me. And just a little tiny pinpoint there, a little I guess definition time. When you hear us say chino or denim, or even 5-pocket or something like that. We'll have a whole episode on this at some point in time about like the difference between pants. But like the quick answer to that is chino is the ones where your hands slide in the side pockets.
The slanted
slides.
Slanted pockets, yeah.
And then a 5-pocket is what you're used to in denim or jeans,
right.
where they're kind of rounded up here at the waistline and you got to go straight down your leg. That's the quick, fast thing.
Right.
So when you hear say chino, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the style of the pant. And these are, I'm guessing, just a cotton twill pant, right?
Yeah, these are just regular chino.
Yeah, just a chino twill pant, and so that to me it's those. It's I mean, obviously if you're wearing a suit, you're wearing suit pants, whatever. Those are wool. But you're wearing those. I wear denim a lot. I mean, I like the denim look.
I didn't have a pair of denim
that you were in love with.
No. I mean, for like 20 plus years,
oh.
I never wore denim because I was wearing suits all the time.
Sure, it never was a look.
Right, and then I started working with you, and I'm like, maybe I should try some denim. And I found some that I really liked, and I'm like, okay, all right. So then I wore when I first started here doing all this, I wore denim like almost every day.
Yeah,
it was weird.
Well, yeah,
for me.
It was weird for you. I
was like, whoa, this is weird.
And you're not the only person. I've ran across a handful of people that are like, just don't wear it. It's I dress to this level, or I'm at home and I'm in my comfies.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean? So, so textures are going to be huge. Layers are going to be huge in the fall. Which kind of brings me to my next question for you. So we've talked about it. We're talking neutrals, not vibrant colors, not pastel colors, just muted colors, right? That's what the color wheels we're looking for. We're talking about different textures in an outfit. But we're talking about colors. And how do you layer different colors together? What colors, are there any colors that don't go together?
Navy and black.
Navy and black. He hates it, folks.
I don't like navy and black.
Okay.
And I think that part of that stems from my experience working at like Joseph A. Bank.
Sure.
Because everybody that came in there was a bunch of older dudes, and they, it was always, I got wearing my navy suit with my black shoes, and I'm like, it looks so dead, like boring and just blech.
It does look blah.
I don't like navy and black together.
Sure.
A combination I do like together that most people don't do
I'm excited to hear this.
is black and brown.
Let's explore that a little further, because I don't think I hate this conversation, but I want to see where you go with it. So let's explain to the listeners, what do you mean by black and brown?
So I had this really awesome chocolate brown suit that I used to wear all the time.
Okay.
And I decided to wear a white shirt with it.
Okay. Chocolate brown, white shirt, like it.
Yeah. With the tie was black, but it had white like squares in it or something like that. And then I would wear black pocket square and then black dress shoes. And the contrast was really interesting and kind of cool looking.
Wow.
And even today, I'm wearing black denim jacket. I've got brown leather watch band, brown leather shoes, brown belt. It just kind of adds, it's just a really interesting contrast.
And I really like it. I like this. And I love the way it goes together here today.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna lie, my head right now is doing like somersaults and cartwheels trying to put that picture together.
I know.
But I think I like it. Here's the reality. I think I like it because here's something I really like to do with black and brown. It's the inverse of that.
Mm-hmm.
If I actually have to wear a black suit, which is rare, as we talked about a few minutes ago, right? Not common.
Right.
I love doing it with a light brown pair of shoes.
Yeah. And that's the other,
I like that look.
Yeah.
It looks sharp.
I actually do too. I have one pair of black shoes, and I only wear them. I
don't have any.
For, again, weddings or funerals. Yep. That's all they're ever worn for. Now, back then I had two pairs of shoes, and I wore them all the time. Every other day I was wearing black shoes. And so I'm like, how am I going to change this look up? I don't want a black suit with black shoes all the time. I look like an FBI agent.
Or Men in Black. Will Smith. I'm 100% on board with the black and the brown. Like, it doesn't, so here. Like,
a lot of people are going to be like, wait, what?
We had an episode a few weeks back about style rules, and if you would have checked the rule book, they would have gave you a hard no.
Black and brown together. Yeah, okay, all right.
Right. And the navy and black, they would have said hard no as well. But you want to know how many times I see flannels or a gingham check or something like that that has a black and blue combo in it. It's so I guess here's where I was going, and I agree. There are certain colors that'll be your own bugaboos. Your bugaboos. So anyways, obviously you can tell I'm in a funny mood today, but you're going to have colors that you're just like, yeah, I'm not wearing those two together.
Right.
I'm not wearing red and yellow together. Right. Whatever two colors are.
Like a damn Ferrari or McDonald's or something.
Yeah, I was going to say ketchup and mustard, right?
Yeah, there you go.
But the reality of it is if you spend a little bit of time and you own it, you can put almost any two colors together.
It's all about confidence.
I mean, it really all boils all back down to the same principle. Yeah. It's your confidence. So I just wanted to say that because there's going to be certain colors that you're like, I'm not putting that with that. You know what I mean? But it's hard pressed not to find colors. Yeah. And here's a fun thing that I like to do. I'll like in my brain, I'll think of the colors and I'll be like, oh, let's see what that is. Almost every time you do it, you can think of a college and their mascot or their team colors are, you know what I mean? Like you're like orange and green. Doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah.
Miami Hurricanes made it make sense.
Yeah.
It's true. So my thing is you would be surprised how many times colors that you don't think to go together go.
Yeah.
You know, some of it's just the way you wear it. So that's not a lot of help, I guess, right? We didn't really help anybody there, did we?
Yeah. It's whatever you're comfortable with and whatever you feel most confident in.
Right.
That's,
I think the biggest thing to remember about fall and colors is you're not wearing. There's two things you're not wearing. You're not wearing pastel.
Right.
Right. Is there ever a time you're going to wear pastel in the fall?
Probably not.
I cannot think of a time that I'm wearing pastel in the fall.
The only color I would wear in the fall that's a pastel would be like a maybe a pink, maybe. Like if I'm wearing a dress shirt.
Yeah.
Pink dress shirt.
Like a light pink dress shirt.
Yeah.
And I could see that.
Yeah.
Because I think pink's a year-round color to me.
But it would be like a darker tie, like a really
darker tie,
dark burgundy, dark suit, pink tie or something.
I think a light pink shirt, which to me I classify just like there are 3 shirts that I think, I'll say 4. There's 4 colors in the dress shirt world that I think if you're only going to own 4, these are the 4, and you can build so many outfits off of this.
Yeah.
Obviously, white.
Sure.
All right. The blue, the light blue, the business light blue shirt that everybody's seen. Blue These Octus. Are just solid shirts. So blue Octus, boom, right?
Yep.
Pink.
Yep.
And then like an ecru.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Those are your 4 shirts, right? You can put those under any suit combination almost. And change ties and it changes seasons with it.
Yeah.
Use your tie to change the season.
I agree with that, yeah.
Now, granted, I like a little more style than that, so I'm going to have print on my shirts.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're really trying to build a wardrobe that is, which we'll talk about, a capsule wardrobe, like mindless thinking, just like grab a shirt, grab a tie, grab a suit, walk out the door.
Yep.
Those 4 shirts to me are right towards the top Pretty of the much. You got to have, So, with all of that said, you're not wearing pastel though, really.
No.
Aside from the aforementioned pink.
Yeah.
Or unless you're trying to match someone's outfit.
Right. Again, occasion, season.
We're going to get to homecoming conversations. It happens. Yeah. We're going to be putting pastel colors on kids because their dates are wearing that. Yeah. It's just what it is.
My dress is lime green. It's October.
So much. Yeah. And then you're not going to be wearing like really, really vibrant, bright colors as a key piece. You may have an accent pocket square, which mine fell in my pocket. Pull it out there and show you. But anyways, you may have an accent color, but for the reality, you're not doing that.
Yeah.
Here is another situation, and you are a man of expert on this. Because you've told us you didn't wear denim for 20 years, folks. You didn't wear denim for 20 years. Today you are wearing cotton twill olive green pants.
Yes.
Let's talk about when you wear a colored pant. I cannot tell you how many times people have been like, hey, I got those are cool like maroon pants you have, or those are cool bright blue pants you have. What shirt do I wear with it? So what shirt do you wear with colored pants? Give me the story.
A lot of it's going to depend on obviously the situation that you're in, right? So if it's something that you're like, oh, I'm going to wear these oxblood twill pants to work or whatever, it's like, obviously you're going to probably want to dress it a little differently than if you were in a situation like I'm in.
Sure.
If I'm wearing oxblood pants, which I have,
seen them,
white. Probably just a white dress shirt.
Okay.
Honestly, just a white dress shirt. And then it's going to be, if you're going to do a tie with it, I would probably coordinate the tie with the pants or something like that. And then brown dress shoes and a brown belt is what I would do. If you're doing something, if you want to kind of go out of that, I would get a sport shirt or something like that with a little bit of that color in there. That's usually what I do. Is I'll get I have a pair of mustard chinos that I'll wear this fall.
Yeah.
And I have a navy plaid. It's not like a flannel. It's like a sport shirt, but it's a navy. It's navy based, and then it's got a mustard window pane going through.
Yeah. Speaking of navy, and not necessarily the one with the mustard window pane, would you wear navy above your oxblood?
Yeah.
I mean, I know I would, but I didn't know.
Like a navy jacket
or navy
shirt, navy.
Yeah, shirt, t-shirt, whatever. I don't care. Navy
sweater.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Here's the reality. Chinos can be dressed up, as you said, with a shirt and tie, or they can be just a t-shirt guy, right? I mean, they'd just be worn in place of a jean.
In place of a pair of denim, or if you're in here, I want to clear this up real quick. Ahead. A lot of guys, when they're talking about this, oh, I like your green khakis. They're not khakis, they're chinos. And the reason being is because khaki is actually a color.
It's a color.
It's not a style of pants.
Right.
Most people equate...
Agreed.
Like a docker, like a pleated
or a
twill,
haggers,
whatever, as a khaki, and that's not technically a khaki. That's the color of the pants.
Yeah, so the color was British khaki, and then they got
Right.
shortened to khaki.
Right. Because we're Americans, we don't have time.
We don't have time to say British. No, bro. Nah. We dump your tea in the water. We ain't got time for you. But so here's the reality of it. Yeah, so khaki is definitely a color.
Right.
The pant itself is the chino.
Right. So if you're used to wearing like a khaki colored pant,
Right.
same thing.
It's the exact same pant.
Same thing. Just a different color. I mean,
It's just a different color.
live with some color, man. Gosh, you guys.
I want people to live with color. So, but that's a really good point, because I think sometimes people think, hey, I have this function. It's not necessarily super, I mean, all the time. It's not super dressy, but I need to wear a nice pair of pants and a button down, maybe no tie. And you want to know, oh, you got a khaki? Sure, we got khaki, and you can do khaki in a light blue shirt or whatever. That's fine.
That's fine. How much cooler is it to do olive green and a light blue shirt, though?
Right. And that's still, it's equally the same level of dressed up.
But they're so much more eye catching.
Right. But
because nobody wears them.
Right. You're going to
Which is
still
crazy.
stand out in a good way.
Yeah. Or in the summertime, Nantucket red chinos
Ooh, that's a bright red, folks.
with a light blue dress shirt. Oh my gosh.
So I mean, you're talking right out there, coastal coastal
That's
USA
a
right
Hamptons
there.
look right
That
there.
is a Hamptons.
I'm going
look.
to the Hamptons, bro.
Just love it. Cuffed up, rolled,
Puffed up
right?
with a pair of boat shoes.
Little white boat shoe, probably maybe a blue boat shoe, canvas. Yeah, I see the look in my head. I love it. I mean, you know, it's a great look. But the reality of it is, and we have khaki. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I, for a long time when I first opened, didn't have khaki pants on the store, because it was like,
It's boring.
it's boring. It reminds me of like every insurance. You know, it's a boring look.
Just throw on a red polo, man.
Yeah, Jake, come on
Fuck it.
down. You know,
Yeah. Look like you work at Target.
oh gosh, right? That's honestly the risk you run by wearing khaki.
Yeah.
Is that you end up getting mistaken for the help, or if you wear the black pants, and they're gonna think, oh, you're here. Can you get me another drink?
Yeah.
I don't work here.
Yeah.
You know.
Black pants and a French blue shirt. Like, I don't work at Walmart. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not here.
What's going on?
So that's the thing, is I guess that's the reason why I say, if you're not working for one of those aforementioned things where you have to wear those colors, don't do it on purpose.
No. I have a pair of khakis, and every time I go to put them on, I'm like, why am I wearing these?
Right.
What the hell's wrong with me?
Sometimes you're required to
Got
wear
like
them.
30 other pairs of chinos I could wear. What am I doing?
Yeah, they fit the same. They're same comfort level.
Same thing. But then I put them on, I'm like, oh, God, they look so boring.
Right. So I guess that's the thing is, but you know, we kind of we started diving into it, but you know, if you're just getting into it, here are the colors for me.
Yeah.
Olive is a really quick, easy transition.
Yep.
Get a pair of olive twills.
Yep.
That olive, you're putting dark blue, light blue, gray, black.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously white's whatever. You know what I mean?
The ecru shirt you were talking about?
Yep.
Perfect
Ecru
with
over
the
it.
olive. Yep.
You could do.
And because they're solid, you can do almost any
Any
pattern sport shirt.
Yep. A burnt orange looks nice with them.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Mustard.
Mustard looks nice with them.
Yeah.
You could even probably go. I mean, now I get where this is going to sound, but you could do like a maroon or dark burgundy. It gets, now if you get too bright, it could get a little Christmassy, right? You're looking like a Christmas tree walking around out there. You know,
Might be good in December, though.
might be. Maybe you're looking for a holiday outfit.
right.
I don't know.
There you go.
But my point is, if you get
I
olive,
don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. Ask me, I'll tell you. But if you can get olive pants instead, you know, and you can sub those in with almost every shirt you have in your closet right now.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I really.
They are to me they're the new neutral. And I say new neutral. I've been wearing these for 5 freaking years.
Right. But
you know.
we talk about how things slow. You know, I used to say that the gray was the new black, which I definitely think the gray is the new black.
Oh yeah.
Blue is starting to become the new gray, by the way. Just it's all changing, always will. But olive is such an easy transition.
Yeah.
You know, another pant that we actually have, I don't know if we have it here, but we have it in the other location up in LaSalle, is a pair of gray twill pants.
Mm-hmm.
So you're wearing gray 5 pockets.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like they fit like jeans. They look like jeans. But they're cotton twill. They're stretchy. They're comfortable.
Yep.
Again, gray goes with every color.
Yeah. That's another
What
thing
color?
I would
What color
suggest.
gray? What can you not wear with gray? A different shade of gray, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, and that might still work.
Yeah, mine.
Depending on how you do it.
Monochromatic.
Yeah. What was that guy's name that used to do that? He did the $1 Million Question show.
I don't know.
Oh, I'll think of it. Regis Philbin.
Oh, Regis Philbin. Yeah.
Regis Philbin. Remember, the same color tie, same shirt. I mean, if that guy he was like camouflaged. Camouflage.
Most people are gonna be like, "Who the hell's Regis Philbin?
Don't worry, it took me a minute to get his name out of my brain.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?"
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That was the name of the show.
That's it. Yeah. You're like $1 Million Show. I'm like, I don't
It
know.
was a $1 Million show. Yeah. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I mean, that's pretty obvious, right?
There you go. Yeah, I would say like gray chinos is another like.
Yep. So
replace
gray.
your khakis with gray.
Yep.
Navy, olive.
Navy. You would, and I would say if I'm trying to give you guys options here, oxblood or a burgundy, like a deep red. Now, me, I love, and I have a pair of these. I mean, they're the dark, deep red twill. I'll wear navy on top.
Oh yeah.
A lot. Love it. Love the look. Red and blue kind of looks cool together.
I mean, it's a classic,
Yeah.
color. I mean,
Yeah.
America. What am I talking about?
I don't know. I don't know where we're at with this. We're derailing quickly today.
I would say if you're normally wearing like a khaki pant, right?
Yep.
That's fine. But get a pair of olive green, forest green, hunter green, whatever the hell you want to call it. A pair of gray.
Yep.
Then once you're comfortable with that,
I agree. That's your first two to transition to.
then you get the oxblood.
Yep. That's the easy one.
Then you can move into other colors.
Yeah,
I have a pair of, they're called Spice, and they're like a
Like a burnt orange
burnt
color?
orangey,
Like brown
yeah.
orange.
brown
Yeah,
orange,
I can see that.
like a
Yeah.
nutmeg or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that.
Those are great for
You
fall.
got that mustard pair that's
Mustard is
Fire.
Oh, dude, I love those mustard.
and I said
chinos.
that's probably tier 3.
yeah.
You know, you're
Yeah.
comfortable in your colored pant wearing.
Start doing it now. You transition in fall, and then winter, and then spring rolls around. Then you can get some dusty lavender.
I know you've
or
been eyeing
pink.
them. You've been eyeing them. I actually ordered a pair of pink pants for next year for spring. I'm excited about it.
So bummed. Oh, the stitch up ones.
The stitch note, those
Yeah.
pink plaids. Yeah, I'm really excited about those. But yeah, so in the spring, oh my gosh, if you want to talk about twills in the spring,
Dude, like Stant has like in their paint
20,
collection,
30?
they've got seafoam, mint green. They've got like a dusty purple, dusty pink. Like Nantucket red was new for spring 23. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, those are all going to be huge spring things, and we'll cover that at springtime.
Yeah.
But for fall, I mean, you're talking as that olive, gray, bring in the oxblood late.
Yeah.
Mustard still works in fall. I mean, but you have to graduate to it. You have to get up to it.
Yeah.
I know I said I don't wear black pants or anything. Now there is the conversation of the possibility of like a charcoal or black denim / twill.
Black denim, I'm more okay with than like a black twill. I've got a pair of black twill, and I never wear
I don't
them.
either. I don't wear.
I've worn them twice.
I have that pair
don't
of
wear
black J's. That's
Again,
the only
that's
pair
a
of black
jogger,
pants. It's
though.
a
It's a little
jogger.
different.
It's a jogger. Yes, it is.
It's a little different.
That's the only pair of black pants I have aside from like a golf short.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do the black twills, and a lot of that just again boils down to looking like you're wearing a uniform or something like that.
Yeah.
I just don't like
100% agree.
black chinos.
Here's the other thing about black, folks. Definitely on things you're wearing all the time, it's gonna wash out, right?
It washes out, but also it kind of like limits what you can put with it. I think.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, a lot of folks would say you can put anything with it, but I don't think it's going to look as good as a different color.
No.
So if I'm wearing a black and like those J's, I usually go for that washed black look, to where they're like a little more broken in, because that does open you back up to colors, because you're almost like in a charcoal coat of it. So
I would agree with that.
I really as I said, I guess if there was one thing I would like people to take from this today, two things would be, find those neutral, muted fall colors, live in that wheel for the next 6 months, and get some colored pants.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Really, I just feel like that's an area that's so easily to upgrade your look.
Yep.
With a piece that you can use in so many outfits.
Yeah.
I guess that's where I'm at with it,
I love a chino, a good colored chino. We talked about this before we even opened. And you're like, people just don't buy them. Guys just don't buy them, which is bizarre to me. But it's the same thing with like their denim and stuff like that. When guys think about denim or jeans or whatever, they're like, I want jeans. I want blue denim. I want blue jeans.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. No, it's a struggle.
We had forest green, beautiful DLs in here.
Yeah, I got
DL 1961s, and they were gorgeous. Didn't sell a single pair.
Didn't even get people to try them on.
No.
Yeah. It's interesting, and I'm a little off topic, but, it's on topic, I suppose. You were talking about denim and jeans in that conversation, right? Mm-hmm. So I think last episode we talked about the difference between denim and jeans, or 2 episodes, I can't remember what one was. I was driving in the car, and I heard a radio ad. It was for the local, it was Rural King, the farm store up by me, right? Yeah. And so for me, it was really funny because I have a knowledge of marketing, from college and how things work. In the radio ad, they continue to refer to, their Levi's or whatever they sell there. I think it's Levi's as denim jeans instead of just jeans, which years ago they would just call them jeans.
Yeah.
But now they're calling, the Rural King. So the folks that are used to buying jeans, right? Right. Now they're calling these denim jeans. Oh, stop out to Rural King, get your denim jeans. We got denim jeans. Yeah. They must have said denim jeans 15 times in the ad, right? But here's the part to think about, and here's the reason why they do it, folks. And this is back to like business mergers and anything else. Point in case would have been when T-Mobile bought Sprint recently. Mm-hmm. It was T-Mobile Sprint for about a year and a half. Mm-hmm. T-Mobile Sprint. Now it's just T-Mobile. Yep. It's a way to transition people to different words, but keep them comfortable.
Right.
So denim jeans, before long, Rural King is going to be selling denim and not jeans anymore. Mm-hmm. Because they understand there's a difference between denim and jeans, and they probably want to be able to sell denim.
Right.
Because people are starting to get educated about it.
Right.
It's just interesting to see how things like that work. And we were just talking about it. And so I wanted to bring it up because it was funny that you said that. Because, guys are. I mean, you say, hey, wear this different color denim. They're like, oh.
They're like, whoa.
No, can't do that.
Whoa.
I wear my denim blue, bro.
I can't go. I don't know why I'm doing this.
I don't even know. I don't even know what that accent is.
I don't know. I can't go mow the grass in no green jeans.
Which would be good if you were going to mow. It's like
that's the best color to wear.
Like Deadpool, right? The Deadpool reference. Again, this is like the second time in a week I've did Deadpool references.
I know, yeah.
Wear red, wear
that's
brown.
Right.
You remember?
Wear red so they can't see the blood. Yeah.
I see. Wear brown pants.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Remember that part?
Uh-huh.
So anyways, I think that's the big thing.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to try different colored pants.
Yeah.
I really think it's a lot easier to do than people give it, think about, because I think folks are like, oh gosh, I don't know what to wear with that. Almost anything.
I think it boils. I think a lot of it boils back to that conversation we had. Like I think probably like our first episode, which was guys don't like to shop, because they don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean? They're like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna stick with what I know.
I agree.
Comfort,
stick in your
being
comfort
comfortable. Zone. I get it, but at the same time, it's like, put some color in there, man.
Be creative with it. I agree 100%. Be creative. So I really think that's the big lesson to be learned is do that. We didn't touch on this topic. It'll be very brief for me. On these colored pants, are you changing your shoe colors much? Or are you just wearing, like if you're wearing a khaki pair of pants I'm just assuming if you're wearing a khaki pair of pants, you're probably wearing a brown shoe.
It depends on, it depends on the look I'm going for.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Or a sneaker or something,
yeah,
right?
sneaker, yeah.
But that same shoe is going to work for all aforementioned,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
I mean, you don't have to change your shoes, guys.
Nope.
You're just subbing out the boring brown with a little something more.
I think the one thing I would say is, like, if you wear black shoes with khakis or whatever, which is weird.
You're not going to do that.
You know,
If you're listening to our show,
have you been to my insurance office?
If you're listening to our show, I doubt you're doing that.
Just don't do that. First of all,
So
just
don't do it.
I mean, just don't do it. But if you're that's your normal thing,
Right.
It's not going to transition as easily. But yeah, I mean, brown. Like I'm wearing my monk straps again.
Yep.
Again.
That's all you wear.
Second episode in a row.
Yeah.
I was going to wear my tassel loafers. I was like, it's not really fall.
It's not fall time yet.
It's not fall yet.
No, it's close. So we're bearing down the barrels of it.
Getting there. So I threw these on, and I would wear these. I've got a pair of brown leather sneakers, just like you have.
Yep.
Those look great with it. White sneakers looks great with it. I think the white sneakers is more of almost to me. White sneakers I would do very beginning of fall.
Okay.
It starts to get really cold, then I transition to like more of a brown sneaker.
Yeah. So I'm gonna wear white sneakers this week when I fly and stuff. Like I'll wear my white sneaker look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear denim and a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
On the plane, and so I'll wear a white sneaker that day. White sneakers are definitely a summertime. Usually late spring, early summer. I don't like wearing them early spring because of the mud and muck.
Right.
So I'll wear them late spring, summer, push them into fall, and then they're shelved. They're shelved.
Yep.
I'm not wearing them in the fall and the winter. Like,
Clean them, put a pair of shoe trees in them, put them away for
be done with them
until spring.
So yeah, I think that's kind of it. The conversation of colors. Fall colors. We've covered it a few times now. Like what we think you should be wearing. And different pants and how to wear those different color pants. I think it'd be a really good upgrade to most folks' outfits.
Good conversation, man. I like it. Love colored pants.
I knew you'd enjoy that today.
Love colored pants.
I do. I honestly was late to that game. I didn't really get deep into it. I think I was wearing traditional colors for a long time, but now I'll wear just about any color now.
Sure.
Yep. So yeah, exciting.
Cool. Wrap it up.
Oh yeah, it's about that time, isn't it?
I think it's about that time.
I do have one quick question for you on topic.
Yes.
So going into the fall,
yeah.
If you're adding, I know you have a lot now, so this is going to be a hard question. But if you're adding a new color pant to your wardrobe, what's the color?
Mauve.
Gonna add a mauve? I like that. If you can find a mauve pant. If I
can find a pair, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. For fall, yeah, definitely.
I love it.
Think about like a mauve chino.
Okay.
With like a medium gray jacket sport coat or something like that.
I like it. It's a good look.
I like
it, folks.
Yeah.
So Aaron's looking for a mauve pair of pants.
Looking for a mauve pant. You guys got mauve pants out there? Let me know.
Yeah, mauve pants? We might be able to find a mauve pant.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on this new episode of Style Sessions. My name is Aaron Selberg. That is Jeremy Reed. Join us next week for another episode. If you want to reach out to us, again, all of our social media links are down in the description. Make sure you subscribe and comment on the video or on the podcast. Give us a review. We will see you next time. Thanks again. Stay classy.